Hello everyone, this is Redact, and this game is called Frog Detective 3 Corruption at Cowboy County. I had you all fooled. You thought the last episode was the last one. It's not. So let's find out what happens. I know what happens obviously, but you don't know what happens. So let's carry on. To my loyal Frog blog readers, it's hour 1 of my time in the bad room. I know that I am innocent. Fortunately, because the number 1 best detective put me in here, no one will believe me. That's what you get for being second best. I'm not sure anybody reads my Frog blog anymore because of my alleged crimes. But if you are reading, thank you. I hope to prove my innocence in the case of the hat theft and return to being as good of a detective as I can be. Not sure why Sheriff Mason Mole has framed me, but my hope is that all just one big misunderstanding, as is the case with most of the mysteries I'm involved in. It would really hurt my feelings to know that he did this on purpose. I am grateful that Lobster Cop has given me access to a computer so I continue to write my blog posts. Although I must say, I'm not sure if I have much to write about here. Thank you for reading. Frog Detective. Kiss. Mystery Monkey, this is terrible! Can't believe this. What's going on? I'm reading the latest Frog blog post. I was so excited to see how the detective solved the mystery in Cowboy County. I can't believe it. The detective has been framed for a crime. Crime is real? Let's not jump to any conclusions here. Of course, sorry. What do we do, Mo? We get back to our science work? Can't possibly concentrate on our scientific discoveries in these conditions. No, I have to help the detective. How are you going to do that? Thinking. I'll have to solve the mystery myself. Go to the lab, Mo. I'm not coming back until I've proven the detective's innocence. Wow, Mystery Monkey is so cool. A little bit later. Supervisor, can I help you? Hi, Supervisor. My name is Mystery Monkey. We talked on the phone a while back about the mystery of the haunted island. Of course, how could I forget? It's good to see you. Likewise. I realise this is highly unusual, but I'm here about one of your detectives. Ah, is it Lobster Cop? No. Investigator Eel? No. Inspector Iguana? The incredibly sandy moth? PI? No, none of those. Oh. I'm here about Frog Detective. Oh, of course. Our second best detective. Well, the detective isn't around right now. I sent my 2 top investigators to help over in Cowboy County. You haven't heard? Heard what? The detective has been framed for a crime over in Cowboy County. That's terrible news. How can you be sure it's a setup? The story doesn't add up, and I know Frog Detective would never do something so horrible as steal the town's hats. Well, there is clear motive there. I know. But it's so out of character. Even if the detective is guilty, the punishment is really harsh. The detective has been sent to the bad room. Oh no. What's the bad room? Something that Sheriff Mason Mole invented. Mason Mole. That name sounds familiar. Oh? I've seen him around before, just sort of loitering around the offices. Loitering, you say? I remember a kind of shady guy hanging around on Martin's Island back when we were there to investigate the ghost noises. Arrived shortly before the detective. I didn't get a chance to catch his name. Didn't even say hello. When I saw his photo on the Frog blog, I knew right away something was amiss. Great detective skills, Mystery Monkey. I know it's a big ask, but do you mind if I snoop around in Frog Detective's office to look for clues? Be my guest. Right, let's have a look around. New playable character unlocked. Monkey. I shouldn't snoop in Lobster Cop's office unless I really have to. He's guilty. I know he's guilty. Oh, let's have a look around. What is that? What is that? Clue detecting powder. How convenient. I'll just spread this powder around and take another look for clues. Got clue detecting powder. Ah. See if there's anything on the floor. Let's see. Oh, yes there is. Oh, someone came in. Did they come in from Lobster's office? Don't know. Something in here? No. Anything up here? No. Anything there? No. Yes, it appears that someone came, took something. Oh, we know about that though. Where did they come from? Let's see. Let's see where they went. Ah. Yes. Knew it. Knew he was guilty. Do we have to fill the whole thing? So we're going to have to go inside. Huh? It couldn't be. It is. Definitely is. He's jealous. He was worried that he wasn't going to be the best detective anymore. That's his motive. His Frog Detective is so much better than him. Let's see. So he put it in the drawer, did he? What could Lobster Cop be hiding? Ooh. Copy of the detective's notebook. Oh, they're best friends, look. Lobster Cop and Mason Mole. A note. It reads, "Hello, Lobster Cop. It is me, your bestie forever, Mason Mole. I've done what you asked. Not easy to trail the detective unnoticed, but I think I did a great job. I fear that your suspicions are correct, and that Frog Detective is right on track to overtaking your position as #1 best detective. Knew it. If you keep pretending to solve mysteries instead of actually solving them, Supervisor will eventually notice. So I've taken the detective's notebook. Inside are some great insights to how detectives works through a case. Maybe you can read and learn, but it may not be enough. If the detective gets better and better, your position as number one is threatened. It's time to enact the plan you came up with. It's devious and mean, and not very nice. If you want to be the best, you have to get rid of the best. Evil man. This can't be true. Lobster Cop, the number one best detective, a fraud? I need to get the supervisor and head to Cowboy County. There's been a terrible misjustice. Right, where is everyone? That's closed. That's closed. Maybe they're all in this saloon? Oh, those guys are there. Everything's closed. Can talk to them. Mystery Monkey, howdy folks. What brings you to Cowboy County so late? This is our turf, so you better have a good reason. Don't want any trouble. We're here about our good friend the Frog Detective. Ah, the duality of Frog. How can one be so kind, poetic and thoughtful, also be a stealer of all our hats? Frog so pretty, so alluring, and yet... I really trusted Frog Detective. That snake. Can't go on a date with a criminal, it's just not me. Aren't you a bandit? Outlaw. So you live outside the law. Well, when there's no laws, it makes it pretty easy. Doesn't matter anyway, Frog Detective is innocent. Ah, sure, we all saw the photo. Those furrowed brows tell the whole story. Frog Detective doesn't even have eyebrows. Ah, so those were stolen too. No, you're mistaken. Mystery Monkey found out all the evidence. Who's Mystery Monkey? That's me. You may have read my comments before on Frog Detective's Frog blog. I'm a pretty active user. Blogs are still a thing. Apparently. Regardless, you say it was a mistake? Not so much a mistake, a setup. I have reason to believe Sheriff Mason Mole, the Lobster Cop, coordinated the takedown of our beloved Frog Detective. What? That's so messed up. Who would do that to such a beautiful frog? So I'm very jealous, I'm afraid. How can we help? If you could point us in the direction where Frog Detective is being held, that would help a lot. Easy. Sheriff Mason Mole has the detective locked up in Bad Room, the back of his sheriff's office. If you're quiet, you should be able to sneak in without trouble. Thanks for your help, bandits. We're outlaws. My bad. Right. I guess we go there. Ah, it's open now. Mystery Monkey, Supervisor, what are you doing here? Didn't know I was allowed visitors in Bad Room, or that anyone would want to visit me. We're here to bust you out. What? Mystery Monkey has proved you were framed. I knew it. Sheriff Mason Mole's up to something. Not just him, Detective. Sorry to tell you that I believe Lobster Cop and Mason Mole planned this all along. Can't be. Lobster Cop is the #1 best detective. Why would he try to frame me? It's hard to know for sure until we ask, but it looks like Lobster Cop has been dealing with a bad case of jealousy. Green with envy, one might say. Envious of who? You, Detective. It's not possible. It's time to shift your understanding of the world, Detective. Not everyone is out to do a good job and solve mysteries like you. I simply can't believe it. Well, let's wait until dawn and confront Lobster Cop and Mason Mole once and for all. The sun is coming up as we speak. I'll call a town meeting. Yes. He's got flags of his face. Lobster Cop, what is the meaning of this? Only I get to call town meetings, says the sheriff. I've called this town meeting for a very important purpose. I have some news about the hat stealing case. But it's closed, I solved it. Is that so, Lobster Cop? Supervisor, what are you doing here? Please give your attention to Mystery Monkey for just a moment. Thank you, Supervisor. Thank you, town, for meeting us here on short notice. Sheriff Mason Mole, I have an important question to ask you. What? How long have you and Lobster Cop been scheming to bring down Frog Detective? Oh my goodness. Shocking. Huh, what? This is ridiculous. Lobster Cop, I found the secret drawer in your office. You can't just go through my office, that's a crime. Please stop trying to invent crimes. Crimes is not real. As I was saying, I found your secret drawer. I found the letter that Mason Mole wrote to you. I knew I shouldn't have detailed my schemes on paper. Sheriff Mason Mole has been trailing the detective since I called for help with the mystery of the haunted island. As the lead scientist on the island at the time, I can confirm I had several reported sightings of Mason Mole sneaking around like a slippery snake. Wait, why didn't you tell me? Feels like someone sneaking around the island is kind of relevant to that case. I was too starstruck. In any case, I contacted my friend Carlos, who runs the shop over in Walnut Woods. He also confirmed a sighting of Mason Mole hiding behind his shop. Yeah, I remember that. What? I never. Oh, but you did. Sheriff Mason Mole, I have reason to believe you were hired by Lobster Cop to follow the detective. Oh my goodness. No, that's not. He's not saying, he's crying. This is all a mistake. No, Mason Mole. It's time for us to come clean. Frog Detective, ever since you moved in next door to my office, I felt threatened. You're so methodical in your case solving. I would read your blogs and go green with envy. I've been the #1 best detective for so long, I grew complacent. Every time the supervisor had a mystery to solve, I began to believe I wouldn't be able to do it, and passed it on to you. I just began to pretend to solve mysteries, hoping the supervisor wouldn't notice. I was embarrassed at myself and angry at you. Angry? But Lobster Cop, your investigative abilities far outweigh mine. Maybe they used to, but I became so focused on my own shortcomings that my work suffered. Mason Mole was there for me. Having friends is so important. But we were a bad influence on each other. I needed work, and so I suggested to Lobster Cop that I help take you down. And I had the perfect plan. I'm very subtle, you see. I'm ashamed that it got to that point. Instead of asking you for help or swallowing my pride, I let my jealousy get the best of me. How did you frame the detective? The joint effort. When I arrived in town, I sneakily stole all the hats and quickly buried them in the graveyard. I wrote a map to where they were buried for the detective to find. But I didn't find the map, Susie did. I didn't execute it very well, I admit. Once you had the resources to dig up the hats, and Lobster Cop had a clear alibi, I waited in place to take your photo. Wait, what was Lobster Cop's alibi? I was eating a delicious meal. Of course. I'm ashamed to say that I also drew evil eyebrows on the photo of you. But what I don't understand is why you had to put me in a bad room. Framing me was bad enough, but you made a whole room for me to be trapped in. That's so unusually cruel. I'm inclined to agree. Putting someone in a room, whether they did a naughty thing or not, seems really harsh and unfair. How is someone supposed to grow from their mistakes if they're just sitting around trapped? I really hate that room. Bad room was my idea, I'm sorry. It's a terrible idea. I realise this now, my bad. Lobster Cop, Mason Mole. You have done something very serious and mean. Something similar to a crime. Our society doesn't have strategies in place to deal with things like this. You're going to send us to a bad room? Absolutely not. That's messed up. No, but I think there needs to be consequences. Lobster Cop, you have abused your power in ways that I can't even begin to comprehend. Mason Mole, you enabled and encouraged this behaviour. I'm mad at you both. We deserve that. I think an appropriate course of action is to remove Lobster Cop from the detective agency. Think you should change career paths for your own good. Maybe do something that helps contribute to society. A cop no longer. Okay. I will hand in my badge and gun. Gun? Wait, why do you have a gun? I didn't even know they were real. That's really messed up. It's not like I ever used it. Mate, I gave Lobster Cop the gun. Oh my god, it's just getting worse. Okay, well yes, please hand that in. I have an idea what you could do as a job, Lobster Cop. Oh? Why didn't you talk to Barney about joining the post office? Lobster Postie has a nice ring to it. Can I join too? Don't see why not. Well then, it's settled. Lobster Postie, Postie Mason Mole. Do you have anything to say to the detective? Yes. I'm so sincerely sorry for what I did to you, detective. It was mean, rude, evil, and not nice. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope with time I can prove myself a great postie and right some of the wrongs I've done. Detective, I acted poorly and encouraged behaviour that I shouldn't have. I'm going to channel that energy into being a postie. Please rest assured, you will never have a late parcel again. Thank you both for the apology. I accept it. Supervisor, say now that's all sorted. I have an announcement to make. Oh? Lobster Cop is no longer the #1 best detective. After some impeccable detective work on this case, I am really pleased to announce the new #1 best detective. Congratulations to... To who? Who could it possibly be? Mystery Monkey! Yes, Mystery Monkey. Wow, congratulations, Mystery Monkey. What an achievement. Can't believe it. Thank you so much. I have to shut down my research facility so I can investigate full time. You can move into my old office. There's already a bunch of trophies in there for you to keep. Great. What an honour to work next door to the #1 best detective. Again. This calls for a celebration. Bonnie, can you prep the saloon for a dance party? Can do. Oh, and Lobster Postie. Postie Mason Mole? Yeah? You're invited too. Nice. And I'm pretty sure this actually is the ending of Frog Detective #3. The mystery or the corruption at Cowboy County. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with another series very soon. Take care, everyone. 2 weeks later. Another mystery, perhaps? Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency, Frog Detective speaking. How may I solve your mystery? Hey, Frog Detective. Yes, Mystery Monkey? Happy birthday. Thanks so much. I know it's your birthday, but I have a really difficult case I just can't crack. But you're the #1 best detective. I know, but this one is a doozy. Could you help me out? Of course, I'll be right there. Ah, it's nice. They're partners. Is it a birthday party? No. Hey, detective. Well, 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 isn't Mystery Monkey 49? Good to see you, Frog Detective 03. What? Just a joke. Are there 2 other frog detectives? I don't know, I was just joking. You've got me worried. That really stressed me out. Frog Detective 1, Frog Detective 2, and now Frog Detective 3? How do you think I feel with 50... How do you think I feel with 48 other mystery monkeys? That's a good point. Anyway, thanks for meeting me here. Case information is in the other room. Just head down the hallway and I'll meet you there. Will do. Down here? Is it a birthday party? It's a birthday party? I'm not easily fooled. Oh, they just stuck his face there. Good. Yeah, it is. Surprise! Huh? Wow, that's everyone doing here. Well, Detective, we all appreciate everything you've done for us. Yeah, our town has never been so peaceful, thanks to you. Same with my island. I haven't seen a ghost in ages. I mean, technically, we've never heard a ghost. We heard it's your birthday, so we all arranged to come here and surprise you. It worked. That's not all, Detective. But you're a present. Should be coming any moment now. I ordered it on WhizBay. What is it? Lobster pasty, special birthday delivery. What is it? Is that for me? Open it up. Oh, it's a hat. Everyone, a happy birthday. Wait, what is this? That's easy, Detective. It's a hat. Can't wear hats due to my head shape. Why don't you try it on? Ooh. Ah, got a hat. Well, would you look at that? It's a hat that fits. He's crying. Ah. Thank you for playing, Frog Detective. We've loved making these games for you, and we are so grateful so many people have spent time with our silly story. Oh, they had a lovely date. Look at that. No, Greymark, I'm pretty sure that you would be able to solve this too. Don't worry.